Yeah, bad vibes get cut off. Mocha, I ain't trying to throw no shade, cause I can't see them in my lane. As long as my rent getting paid, I can care less with a bitch thing.
Alright, this is why she is the official bad girl of Riri, okay? She has sent number 45, Trump, a cease and desist to stop playing her music. It goes on to say, it's been said a million times, but here's 1,000,001. Trump rallies are unlike anything else in politics. Currently, they've been playing Rihanna's Don't Stop the Music, and this took place in Tennessee. Basically, they're playing the music while he's throwing t-shirts out into the crowd and all that kind of stuff. Rihanna responded by saying, not for much longer, me nor my people would ever be at or around one of those tragic rallies. So thanks for the heads up. And she is now taking legal action to have her music not played at his rallies, and I think she has every right to do so. It really and truly seems like nothing is authentic anymore. Kandi and her husband Todd Tucker are supposed to be having another child, but Kandi is going to be using a surrogate to have her daughter. I'm not trying to knock anybody for doing this. I mean, I feel like if you're in a situation where you cannot have a baby and you need to use a surrogate, I understand it. But when I look at people like Kim Kardashian, who uses a surrogate just cause whatever, I think with Kim it was kind of like, oh, people accuse Beyonce of doing it, so now I want to do it. So now Kandi wants to have a surrogate so that they can have a daughter. If she's able to get pregnant and have a baby like she just did not too long ago, why in the world do you not, why in the world do you need to use the surrogate? I mean, I don't know, like, I'm not even into like the whole gender reveals and all that kind of stuff. Like, nothing is just done the old-fashioned way, where you just have sex, you get pregnant, and you have a baby. Now everybody has to do all of this extra foolishness, and that's just what I see it as, foolishness. Now, if you are suffering with some type of medical issues, or your eggs ain't good no more and you have to use the surrogate, I completely understand that. But getting a surrogate just because you can, or because you can afford to, I just don't understand that. I mean, I know for me personally, having 3 children, that bonding experience of being pregnant and starting to love your baby from the moment that you find out you're pregnant, I just wouldn't want to miss that for anything. So I don't understand what the whole hype is where everybody has to use the surrogate. I just don't get it. While we are talking about babies, let's just go ahead and stay on the roll. Rick Ross welcomes a son. Now, I know just last year he had a baby girl. Now he has had a boy, which he has named Billion Leonard Roberts. The only thing I can say with these women, I guess the child support checks must be worth it, because they just be popping out all these babies by different rappers just cause they ain't in no real relationship. They already have a whole bunch of kids, but they be lining up to be the next dummy in line. And again, babies are blessings, but at the end of the day, I'm just not gonna have a baby with anybody just because they're famous, or just because they have money, or just because I'm trying to get that child support check. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, with that being said, congratulations to Rick Ross and his baby boy Billion. This one right here is just a hot mess. She's smiling from ear to ear like she done hit the jackpot. So Future is expecting a baby boy, as if he didn't have one with Sierra that he doesn't see. Now again, I don't completely blame him for that, because some of it I think that Sierra be being spiteful. I love CC, but I do think she be, acting kind of spiteful. Future already had, what, 6 kids when he got with Sierra, I believe. I could be wrong. Y'all can correct me down bottom. I ain't about to research it. I think it was 6. I think her baby made 7. So now this is number 8. And he's just sitting here like, okay, whatever. I got the money. you know, I can go ahead and pay for you, have this baby, and give you a couple of dollars or whatever. She's sitting there smiling from ear to ear, and he will continue to have baby after baby. Just absolutely ridiculous. Now, everyone knows A1 Bentley and Lyrica from Love and Hip Hop, and you guys know her mother for being kind of obnoxious or whatever. And I guess she must have started watching the show 90 Day Fiance. So she done went over to Africa and found her an African, okay? So now, it's nothing wrong with dating an African. I had before, you know. But the guy that she married is, I believe, 5 or 6 years younger than her daughter. And they met online, had an online relationship, and then she went over to Africa to meet up with him, and they have gotten married. So now she's in the process of filing immigration papers to try to get him over here. I mean, Lord have mercy. If y'all haven't watched that show 90 Day Fiance, you really need to watch it, because it is a clear example of people who just get with desperate, lonely women just so that they can get a green card. Sometimes it's not always like that, but for the most part, that's what's going on. Now, I will say Lyrica's mother, which her name is Lyrica, also, she's a very beautiful lady, especially for her age, but there's no rhyme or reason why she would be out here marrying somebody in his 20s, and you had to go all the way to Africa to find him. Really? Really though? So everybody knows Kimora Lee Simmons. She used to be married to Russell Simmons. They have children together. She's now married to some guy. Don't know him. Never heard of him before. Tim Leasener. Okay, he has pleaded guilty in a $1 billion money laundering scheme. He is ordered to pay back $43 million. Now, allegedly, it has been said that some of that money was used to fund her fashion line. I don't know what's true, and I don't know what ain't true. But all I do know, if you keep on having those babies, the way she be popping them out every year, you got to do some type of money laundering or something in order to take care of all of them. So who knows if she's going to stand by her man or nah. Okay. Ariana Grande has been through a lot this year with makeup and breakups, rings and giving rings back. However, she has been named Billboard's 2018 Woman of the Year. Do you guys agree with that, or do you think that they could have picked somebody else? Let me know down in the comment section how you feel about her being named Woman of the Year for 2018. Who am I to be a dream killer, okay? And plus, y'all notice this thing I have with Blac Chyna. She's from the DMV, so it's like, even though she do things at times that make me mad, I be still wanting her to win. So she's been saying for a while she wants to be a rapper. She's been spending time in the studio, laying down some bars, okay? So she has a song coming out, and it's called, well, not coming out, it's out, called Deserve. It features both Yo Gotti and Jeremiah. Now, some people saying that the song is a bop, only if it just didn't have Chyna on it. So, I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to be no dream killer. I ain't going to be the one to buy it on iTunes either. I'm just saying. I guess Chyna trying to let y'all know she can do more than sell lashes or ass in that case. So anyway, y'all check the song out. Tell me what y'all think about it. That concludes the end of my tea time. I wanted to let you know that Sin Icon is having a Black Friday sale. That's going to be on the 23rd of this month. You will receive 25% off. This is for new members who sign up, and it will be off your first monthly subscription. You will save 25%. Also, they have added a new package. So you can get one fragrance for $9.99. You can get 2 fragrances for $12.99. Or you can get 3 fragrances for $17.99. But if you sign up on Black Friday, you will save 25% off. You cannot beat that with a bag. These are amazing, and they do have that fragrance, Miss Underscore. They will be coming very soon, so be on the lookout for that. The Queen's Supreme Court will be live in Washington, D.C., November the 12th, and that will be with the Goddess, T.S. Madison, Tiffany, I Love New York, and Funky Dineva. Okay, so if you have not gotten your tickets, you definitely want to get them now. Make sure you get VIP so you can get preferred seating, and you can also do the meet and greet. Okay, if you live too far and you cannot make it to the show, you definitely want to become a Patreon today, right now. Maddie was gracious enough to have the price at $5. That equals up to $1.25 a week. Do you hear me? $1.25 a week. You will be getting exclusive videos, exclusive pictures, exclusive stories that will not be available on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Periscope. Once you become a platinum Patreon and you have spent your money, you don't share the videos with anyone else. You don't screenshot it. You don't do a review on it. That's not what it's there for. This is so that you can have more personal interaction with T.S. Madison while she is living her best life traveling around the world. That's going to be the conclusion of this video. I hope you enjoyed this tea. I've had a lot of people requesting for me to start back doing my tea time videos, so I will be doing those. And I have a personal goal. I want T.S. Madison to reach 1,000 Patreons. I know that will take time, but I believe that it can happen. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a kin to go ahead and sign up and become a Patreon. It's only $5. However, if you are blessed in that area, you out here working, living your best life, you can donate $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45, $50. You can even drop 100 on there. Hey, at 100, you might get a personal phone call. I'm just saying, I am the CEO. I can't make things happen. I'm just saying. So go ahead and sign up. We're going to have fun over there. Ain't going to be no drama, no trolling, none of that, okay? We want Maddie to win, and we have to support our goddess and help her to do the damn thing out here.